morning. It's not too good of a morning. Looks like someone slashed my tire last night, doesn't it? I was right here at the customer. I slept here at the customer. And you can tell right where it got cut. You can tell they tried to cut there. Who knows, maybe it blew on its own, but it sure looks like it got cut. So that's what I'm dealing with this morning. Flat tire. I got the service guy on the way. I just got unloaded since I'm here at the customer. Of course, nobody has any idea what happened. I go to bed with a perfectly good tire and I wake up with a flat tire. I must have been tossing and turning pretty hard last night to make that thing blow all the way in the truck. Isn't that a little fishy to you guys? I think it's a little fishy. Anyways, okay, we're gonna wait for the service guy to get here and carry on down the road. Not gonna make our pickup appointment now. But oh well, what can you do? What can you do? It's another day. We're gonna make it a good day anyways. I don't care. We're gonna make it a good day.
There he goes. The tire guy's here, the tire guy's here. Time to fix a tire.
Alright, here's our tire guy. They're retreads. That's what we replace them with on the road. We'll see how everything's gonna go. We're gonna replace this one too. It's hot in Connecticut today again. So while he's gonna be working back there fixing that, I'm gonna have some noodles. You know, I always get comments and stuff like this happens. Why don't you change your own tire, Trucker Josh? Don't you know how to change your own tire? I'm not allowed to change my own tires, guys. I'm not certified and all that stuff. If they start letting any old driver out here change their tires, you know that half of them are gonna do it wrong. And do you want a tire flying off the rim at you on the highway? I don't. You need someone who is trained, certified, and knows what they're doing to change your tires. And another thing, even if I was trained and certified, say I go to school and get my certification, yeah, I can work on my own truck legally. Where am I going to carry those tools? You need a huge jack to jack these trucks up. You need big tools. I don't have room for those tools in my truck, guys. I'm not carrying along a whole garage full of tools, like a whole shop full of tools just to change a tire. Oh, I don't got room for that. And yeah, that's the reason why we don't do that out here. You're not allowed to. Okay? You know how upset my company would be if I would call them and tell them, hey, I changed the tire all by myself. Say, do you know what you're doing? Nope. No, that is not a requirement. I know in other parts of the world they take big pride and I can change my own tire. If it was in my car, my personal vehicle, yeah, I change my own tires there for sure, but you need a lot of tools. Not just the jack, not just the big air gun. You also need the whole mechanism that can get the rubber off the rim and put the rubber back on the rim. That's a big machine that does that. You can't have that in the truck. So I don't know why all these guys are like saying, Trucker Josh, why don't you change your own tires? It's physically not possible on the road. As big as our trucks are, we don't have enough room for all that equipment. And maybe tires are different in other parts of the world, but out here, you need quite a bit of tools to change a tire and to take the tire off the rim and put the tire back on the rim, stuff like that. And what if you need a new rim? A lot of the times if you blow out a tire, you might need a new rim, especially if you're running super singles or if a steer tire blows, like I've had that happen. Then you need to replace the rim too. And what, am I supposed to carry like a extra set of rims on my truck then too, just so I can change a tire myself? Yeah, it sounds a little more crazy when you explain it like that, right? So that's why we call people and get someone who knows what they're doing and has all the tools and equipment with them. Okay, guess we shall go and check out the guy's work. We shall go take a look-see and see what he did. Hopefully he did everything right. Trust that he did. Two new trailer tires, full of air. Check that out. It's always so much better when they're full of air. You need air for everything. You need air for life. You need air for transportation. You need air to stop transportation. Because this truck has air brakes. Without air, I couldn't go. You need air to go. Because my brakes lock up, right? And then it takes air pressure to unlock the brakes so I can roll forward. That way, if I lose air pressure, or if I lose air pressure, my brakes will lock up and I'll come to a very abrupt halt on the freeway. That's why you don't follow too closely, because you never know the truck you're following. What if he has an air leak? What if a rock comes up and hits his air tank underneath his truck, bursts a hole in it, he loses his air pressure, and before he can do anything about it, all the brakes lock up on the whole truck right on the highway, right in front of you, and you, boom, plow in behind him. That's why you don't tailgate a truck. You shouldn't tailgate anybody, but especially don't tailgate trucks. Some people like to tailgate us to get the draft, to save fuel down the freeway. I noticed a lot of people like to sit about 2 meters or 10 feet behind me, and I've heard people say, well, I save fuel that way, Trucker Josh. Yeah, well, you're gonna die. You know, if anything goes wrong on my truck and my brakes freeze up, that's a safety feature on the truck, so that if I don't have air pressure, the truck will just stop instantly. You get what I mean, right? And you go kushmushy. And if you go kushmushy underneath my truck, you know how these things are, right? They have this bumper here, and what happens is, here, let's go out of the wind here. Let's look at it from back here. What happens is this bumper does not stop your car. Your car will push that bumper in, and your car will crush underneath here right up to the tires, or right up to the axles, you know what I mean? You may not push that in or up if you have a smaller car, but that thing will not move and your car will still come to here, and this bumper right here that you're looking at right there, that will decapitate you if you rear end me. That will rip your head off your body. And nobody likes that. You need your head on your body. It just works better that way. It's the way they were designed. So this is a neat little place here where I had to deliver. I had to come down this narrow little road. My European friends would be like, hey, that's like an everyday road. And I'd be like, no. This is not an everyday road to me. This is a special road. Very nice now. See, this is more better. You know, they got like shoulders. This is what I'm used to. But I'm not complaining. I like the narrow roads because they're fun, right? You don't gotta go down those every day, so they're fun. Where is this gonna take me? Wow, there's a guy on the road. Guy on the road. What are you doing on the road with that thing, buddy? I thought he was in my lane. Oh, it scared me. Ah! What are you doing in my lane? Is this a traffic light? They have a traffic light here. They have arrived. Civilization. Yeah. I can make a right turn on red here, right? 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 Absolutely. You're right, Trucker Josh. Let's make a right turn. Oh, it's green anyways. Okay. Alright, here we go. Mandy, where are you? Why are you on mute? That's not nice. That's right, I was talking to Trucker Steve yesterday and I had muted Mandy so we could talk. Bushy areas, you know? Bush. Some people don't call it bush. What do you call it? I call it bush. You know, lots of trees, like a forest. Bush. Some people call it the woods. See, to me, the woods would be when it's just a bunch of trees, but with all this little stuff growing on the bottom, that's bush. I don't know. You know, this is such a nice little road. Why don't we just fast forward it and show you the whole thing? All the way to the freeway, wherever that is.
next, I believe, would be Waterbury, Connecticut.
In 1.7 kilometers, keep left onto I-84 West.
There's St. Mary's Hospital there anyway, so... Boy, look at this guy just pushing his way onto the freeway. Alright, bud. Just about took that car out. I can't move over. Well, I can't now. I couldn't then. So... We are still... How far? Probably about 4 hours from our pickup. We already called them to let them know when we would be there. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's all good. So they know we're coming when we'll be there. Oh, look at this. Well, that's kind of cool. This Sigma guy in front of me keeps slowing down to 40 miles an hour. There you go. Get out of the way. Oh! Oh, you cut off that car, man. Did you even look? Oh, lucky that car had that extra lane. Well, that car was turning anyway, so. Wow, buddy. That kind of freaked me out. You just about out now.
Keep left onto I-84 West.
Anyway.
What a day, what a day. This is my official first ever Dunkin' Donuts. And we went all out because when you do something for the first time, you go all out. I got some donuts. They call Timbits Munchkins down here. Isn't that weird? They're Timbits. I guess they wouldn't be Timbits if it's not at Tim's. It's sort of like Tim's of the States. We'll see. You got a big name to live up to, Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if you can beat Timmy's. I have my doubts. I have my doubts. But we're gonna try. We'll see what you got.
Very nice. Look at this guy. Nice Pete. Nice truck. Matching trailer too. Harley Davidson, it says on the back. That would make sense. Harley Davidson orange. I like that guy. Hey, come back here. Get out of my way, van. What are you doing? Hey! I want to drool over that truck some more. Why are you going so slow? Hey! Alright, well, I was going to drool over that Harley Davidson rig a little more, but Mr. New York here hasn't found the cruise button yet. He keeps fluctuating between 50 and 65. Eventually we'll get around him, but until then we'll just whine and complain about him. Just kidding. I wonder if I can blow past him in this exit lane? Nah, I won't. Uh-oh, what's this guy gonna do? Oh, I know what you're trying to do, rich boy. Nah, no cutting me off. If you put your signal on, I'll make room for you, but without a signal, I have no idea what you want to do. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to. Alright, so we are, York, Pennsylvania. About to get to our customer. Diesel must be sensing that we're stopping soon because he came to put his head on my lap. We're going for a walk real soon, man. Somewhere in here they have a load of goods for me. That load of goods is going all the way to Saskatchewan, Canada. The city of Regina. Funny name for a city, I know. R-E-G-I-N-A, Regina, Saskatchewan. Don't ask me who named it that, because I don't know. I don't know why either. Such a nice old part of the country. Gettysburg. Isn't that didn't something significant happen in Gettysburg? It sounds familiar. Gettysburg. Gettysburg Address? Is that what happened there? Or is that where the Civil War happened? I don't know. Something happened in Gettysburg once in history. It's a very famous name. heard it many times. Gettysburg. Look at this house on the right here. Ooh, cobblestone. Very nice. Very nice. Could have been fake cobblestone, but it looked real. So many houses nowadays, they build the house like modern, but then they put fake cobblestone on the outside, right? Just to make it look old, which is pretty cool. I would do that. Oh, we're actually coming up to a nice little town here. Figured I'd show you because it's so nice and bright. That car kind of freaked me out a little bit. Ah! Look at this! Hello, old school town. Diesel, take a look at this. Take a look, see. This is strange to us. Being from the West, or the Midwest, or the prairies, or whatever you want to call me. You don't see towns like this very often. Very nice. I'm driving with my high beams on. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm that guy coming into town with your high beams on. I hate it when people do that. My bad. What is this, hey Diesel? You got a truck parked on the side here and everything? Oh dear. What town is this? Somebody tell me, what town is this? I'm excited to be in your town. That, Diesel, is a day. That's a wrap, man. That's a wrap. Yeah.
Why are you talking so loud, man? It's late. Bedtime. So it is pretty late. We are here in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, just like I said I would be. What do you know? I actually followed through on something. Pat on the back. Feel good about that one. So we have about 3,000 kilometers to drive. That is 30 hours straight driving, not including any breaks, not including nothing, just drive time, 30 hours. And we got 5 days to do it, or 4.5. So still gotta talk to dispatch tomorrow, see if we're gonna head home in between, start packing up some stuff, start fixing some stuff up, making everything look nice, getting ready for sale, getting in touch with a real estate agent, get in touch with a storage facility in town where I can put my stuff for a while, and then start planning towards the next phase of my life. It's exciting. I don't know. It's exciting changing things around. I like changing stuff. I don't like staying the same for too long. I change stuff up. So, anyways, guys, one thing I'm going to remain is a trucker.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Well, thank you, Mandy. I'm going to go to bed first, but tomorrow we're going to drive to the highlighted route. How's that? Yeah. Good girl. Right there. She just figured out the route. 2,985 kilometers. That is, let us do our American math so that my friends know what I'm talking about, because I'm talking like space language to them. Okay. 2,985 divided by 1.61. Boom! 1,854 miles. I almost said metric miles, but that wouldn't make sense now, would it? What is a metric mile? I don't know. A metric mile, I guess, would be a kilometer? I don't know. Not even a thing. Hey guys, we will see you tomorrow right here, 4 a.m. Central Time. I've got some stuff down below in my description. Go ahead and click the drop down menu of the description, click show more. I got a whole pile of stuff down there for you to check out, a whole pile of links for you to go click and look at. Go check it all out. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you can follow me a little bit closer if you want to. And I will talk to you tomorrow, 4 a.m. Central Time, right here on this same channel.